And they'll be let out by their left-handed quarterback. Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Flushed out right. He lets it go deep for Mayer. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That's good for 28 yards.
And that is a historic run for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or 17-game schedule. Now his name will be forever linked with the best runners to ever play at that position.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, eluding the pressure right. He lets it go deep for Mayer. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Vegas. 58 yards. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 He had the touchdown run on the last drive, his second of this first half, as his guys start here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. There he goes again. Now look out. Escapes the defender. And he gets this one down to the 24. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him. The mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just a 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt in my mind.
And never mind worrying about him throwing the football. He's got 3 first-half touchdowns on the ground. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, look at the juke. And he works free. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders continue to pull. He had another touchdown run the last time they had it, his 4th of the game. He's been Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let this go for Adams. And this one is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Vegas. 43 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Eluding the pressure right. Gets past one man. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Guys are able to push that there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever.
He has been virtually unstoppable in this game. It seems like every drive is now on 1st down. He'll drop to throw it. He lets it go deep for Mayer. And got his man complete. It's a big play there for Vegas. 42 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
Flush to his right. Oh, what a move. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. Second and 11. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Raiders have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
He got the job done on the ground on their previous drive with a touchdown run, and he'll start anew with a first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. Nice little juke. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And you know what we just witnessed, partner? A new NFL record for single-game rushing by a quarterback, breaking Colin Kaepernick's record of 181 yards set in the playoffs back in 2013. How about that field vision, athleticism that we've seen throughout this game? It's been nothing short of elite.
Nifty move. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Gets around him. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Flush to his right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can...
The Raiders now set to get the football back. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And it's complete to Adams. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. They'll set up to throw. He lets it go deep for Mayer. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a 1st down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to.
Well, this one provided some good drama down to the very end. That last kickoff return, for a moment thought he might break it, but in the end, they get the tackle and stop the drama.
You were starting to have more fun, weren't you?
Well, I was starting to stand up.
Yeah, you were into that one. Who knew? We thought maybe they might get that miracle finish that they were looking.
Tonight, from Las Vegas.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. Able to avoid him at the 40. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Las Vegas paid a steep price to acquire Adams from Green Bay last offseason, and yet they got their money's worth from him in 2022. NFL best 14 receiving touchdowns, over 1,500 yards, and a well-deserved third straight All-Pro selection.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. A little juke. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14. A gain there of 21 yards.
I am willing willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
He looked good on their opening drive. Remember, he capped it off with that nice touchdown run to get him on the board. Now we'll see what they can do here. Drive number 2 as they start out 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Quay Walker able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own.
He's led his guys to 2 touchdowns on 2 drives so far, and he's finished both of those off with touchdown runs of his own as they start drive number 3 with a 1st down here. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Their entire offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the load with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece.
Eluding the pressure right. 20! And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Their mobile quarterback on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead.
That's a really good decision right there.
He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs. Flushed out right. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. That's to the rookie from Notre Dame, Michael Mayer. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2nd down and 4. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfrow as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big...
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Escaping the pressure right. Shifts by him. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from the 20. And the Raiders are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they...
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Flush to his right. Stays on his feet. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 2nd down and a yard. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Quay Walker, his 2nd sack of the night. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Flushed out right. Oh, able to avoid him. Past the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Myers. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get nothing out of that one. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. He hits Adams, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there. A 12-yard loss on 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Touchdown! Michael Mayer with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Flush to his right. He'll let this go for Adams. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Flushed out right. He lets it go deep for Mayer. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Vegas. 66 yards. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. And it's caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Raiders, they improved to 5-0 now.